Hello, here's another easy, basically dump and go recipe. How to make just a basic bean recipe. And this is just base, change to whatever you want, to however you want. Add, substitute. This is just kind of like easy dump and go. I'm using the Instant Pot, but this is just Crockpot mode. So any Crockpot will work on this. And when I get to the cooking part, I'll tell you the different ways you can cook it. But first thing, we're gonna add some beans, a pound of beans. Now, pretty much all beans, 2 cups is 1 pound, almost. So 2 cups. Right here, I just got some navy beans, but feel free, you can use pinto beans or anything like that, black beans. Just use what you have or use what you want. So that was a 1/2 cup, so 4 scoops. So I got a 1/2 cup of beans in here and just a diced onion. It's gonna go in there. And then I got a couple bay leaves right here going in and some chicken bouillon going in there too. Now here's where the meat, anything you want. I just got some ham here. And what we do is anytime we make a ham, I dice up and put it in vacuum pack it, throw it in the freezer in about 1.5 to 2.5 cup segments, which for me is about 1.5 of my fists when I'm dicing it up. That's what I do. But just 1.5, 2 cups of ham. Feel free to use sausage, hamburger, whatever you want for protein, or just leave it out too. But that's gonna go in there. We'll get all the ham in there. That was just thawed. Here, I got a can of diced tomatoes. You do not have to add this. I have some, I wanna use them. So I'm just using diced tomatoes, rotel, or just optional, leave it out. Worcestershire sauce, just throw a few shots in there. If I had to guess, that was about tablespoons. Got a little salt and pepper. Not too much salt, because that can affect the beans. And now these beans are not soaked. Here's what makes this recipe really good. These are not soaked beans. The only thing, if you got really, really older beans, you might have to add a little cooking time, but that's usually not that big a deal. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna cover it with water, but you wanna make sure it's covered 2.5, 3 inches of water. Make sure you're overfilling it about that much, about 3 inches of water over the top. That's all there's to it for the base. Give it a quick stir. And then all you're gonna do is turn, and here's how different ways to cook it. Crockpot, you can put this on before you go to bed. Regular slow cook crockpot, 8 hours, you're good to go. If you're a little more of a time crunch crockpot, 4 hours, you're good to go. If you have an Instant Pot or pressure cooker or Ninja Duo or whatever for the pressure cooker, 50 minutes to an hour under pressure, and it's good to go. And that's without soaking the beans. But that's all there's to it. So we are gonna put the lid on, open it up, go to the slow cook low, and we're gonna go down to 8 hours. Start. That's all there's to it. And 8 hours, we'll go back and we'll show you what it's like. All right, it's been 8 hours later and it's just been cooking and just sitting there on the low crock pot all day, and it's done. So all you do when you're done here is I'm gonna cancel it, turn it off, open your crock pot up, give it a little mix, and I'll show you here. Here's what it looks like. You can take your bay leaves out now. If you see your bay leaves, like there's one there, you can take out. And then I'll just throw it on the paper towel for now. But that's it. What you're gonna wanna do is, the saltiness is always off a little bit. So just grab some, try it, and I can tell it's gonna need a little salt. So I'm just gonna add some. Here's where you can season it to your taste. But that's it. Really good bean recipe here. And it's, besides being really good, it's inexpensive. In a way to save even more money, is put this on top of rice, because you got a lot of liquid here. Put it on top of mashed potatoes, put it on top of baked potato. Really good, inexpensive meal here. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you found this useful, please like and subscribe. I do appreciate that. Thanks.